Hello, we're back with another video today. I said that kind of weird, but hello, we're going to talk about who the Charlotte Hornets will be drafting with the third overall pick. Alright, in the last two videos, we had Anthony Edwards and James Wiseman be the first two picks. That's if the Golden State Warriors do not trade their second overall pick, which right now is the most likely thing to happen. So if the Golden State Warriors do not trade their second pick, right here, it is time for the Charlotte Hornets to go up. So we do three guys when we do this, so usually we have three guys. The first guy is the one that I like the most, the one that I find the most interesting, the one that I think is the most believable. So let's talk about LaMelo Ball going to the Charlotte Hornets. Michael Jordan's like, I like this cat. He's got the swagger. I'm sorry. My computer went off with a little message. I didn't even know my computer wasn't muted. Either way, so the NBA is a business. You know what LaMelo Ball does? Sell tickets in the seats, even though there aren't going to be any fans in the games, probably at the beginning of the year when he's playing, but eventually, will. But you know what it will do? It'll give him a lot of national games. The Charlotte Hornets will be on nationally televised television. I think I said that right. Like multiple times a year. A lot more than they are right now. You know why? Because they'll have LaMelo Ball. Everyone sees. You saw when LiAngelo Ball went to the G League. That game was probably one of the most streamed games of all time. So, with the business side of it all out of what he'll do for them and how much he'll blow up on social media, he's a 6'7" point guard who's a better passer than Lonzo. A way better passer than Lonzo. He's a guy who's got the size. The only thing that's keeping him from being an amazing defender, which he's already shown glimpses of being an amazing defender, is just like stop having these defensive laps, and for him to get better defensive intangibles and fundamentals, because he has all the fundamental skills and intangibles needed and physical profile to be an elite all NBA defender. It all comes down to, can he put it all together and make it work? And on the offensive side, he has a possibility of being sort of what we wanted Lonzo to be, which was this 6'7" hyper athlete. Obviously not 6'7" because Lonzo isn't that tall, but LaMelo is this guy who can make full court passes, pop the tray, plays like he's the best guy on the court, got the swagger. So now we know what he can do, how he can score, how good he's at scoring, how good he's at passing, what he can do, and how much room he has to grow. And he's 18 years old only. So now let's talk about his inefficiencies. Can you teach shot selection? Of course, you can teach shot selection. You gotta put him in the lap. First off, it comes down to you make the shot selections as strong as shots. So he just literally just needs to be in the gym taking hundreds of shots and probably get the VAR out of the picture. But the real thing is that you really want LaMelo just to become a gym rat and get that muscle memory and get programmed into just popping trays all the fucking time, because that's all what he needs. He just needs to become a better shooter, and that's all he needs. The NBA trainers to fix his jump shot for him, show him how to shoot well, because he has a good free throw percentage, so that shows, and he has good floaters. So we know what he can do. It's just he needs to develop it, and it'll just take time to get those mechanics up. Now, the next thing is it seems like he doesn't have high basketball IQ. He doesn't seem like he's fully focused at times. He seems like he's just coasting. And those are things we will need to see to improve for him to become a better player. And to be the third pick of the draft. But I highly do think he'll be the third pick. But if they want to blow us away, Denny Avita and Onyeka Okongwu are still on the board. So let's talk about Onyeka Okongwu. Onyeka Okongwu, I've talked about this guy so freaking much. I love me some Onyeka Okongwu. I keep saying it, and I will never stop saying this. He reminds me of the 2015 to 2016 Bismack Biyombo, combined with the potential to be a better offensive player than Montrezl Harrell. So his offensive game will be similar, if it develops, as Montrezl Harrell with a jump shot, hopefully. That's what his potential gives us. Now, his defensive potential is 2016 playoff edition Bismack Biyombo. 2.5 blocks a game, 1.5 steals a game, about 10 boards a game. If it's never developed offensively, it'd be like 8 points a game. But that's still worthy. That's still worthy, I think, of the third pick. He's a franchise center, is what Onyeka Okongwu is. And that's what I personally believe. Onyeka Okongwu is such great, and they need him. If they believe that is the lineup they want. So the problem with Onyeka Okongwu is now, if Devontae Graham doesn't stay, who's the face of the future? Because Devontae Graham's a little bit older, and he probably isn't the face of the future. That's why you would take Lamar Ball. Because he's the face of the future. Now, this third guy, he could do the job. I don't know how adequately. But imagine Terry Rozier and Devontae Graham as the point guard and shooting guard combination. I don't know who would be running it, but them running the backcourt. Front court, we'll say Bridges and Washington. Now, at the small forward position, you put Denny Avdija. Denny Avdija, again, I've told this. He's the Israeli Hedo Turkoglu. He's the next coming of Hedo Turkoglu, who's more athletic and a better defender. He's worthy of a top 5 pick, worthy of a top 3 pick in my opinion. Now, it comes down to, will he be able to develop and transition into successfully and quickly and develop well and have a good progression into the league in his first 2 years. That's where it comes down to. His first 2 years are the most important 2 years of his career. So, if that doesn't work out, then it could be bad news bears. But if Denny Avdija figures out how to play defense, figures out how to have a good stroke in the NBA, and starts out as just kind of a 3-and-D guy who can eventually turn into a really good point forward, I could see him being an all-star by his 3rd or 4th season. In my personal opinion, obviously. Though, if we run this back, I think it'll probably go, the most likely order is LaMelo Ball's probably going to be drafted. If they don't take LaMelo Ball, it's because they're going to take Onyeka Okongwu. If they don't take either of them, it's because they're taking Denny Avdija. But yeah, so let me hear what you guys think down below. As always, guys, I hope you guys do have a great day, because I know I will. Until next time, guys, peace out.